Morning. This isn't going to be an educational video. This is a video I'm making for me and a few other people who I think will see it. But that's kind of what I'm doing, is testing something out. I'm obviously new to all this whole putting myself out there. I've tried to explain this to a couple other people that are close to me in my life. Like, it's strange for me that there are people watching these videos that will, in 30 minutes or 45 minutes or a couple hours, if they've watched multiple videos, if that's you, you know more about my beliefs than people that have been very close to me in my life. And it's because I've just recently accepted the fact that I'm allowed to be me. I know it may seem strange to some of you out there that have been living your best life and have been true to yourself for a long time. That's a very new thing for me. So these videos have been my first attempt in my life to actually take these conversations that I have with myself in my head, these thoughts that I have in my head about what I believe, and actually putting them on the outside of my own brain, where other people may see it or hear it. So if you've watched any of those videos, just know you've gotten a deeper look into who I am and what I believe than many of the people who've been closest to me in my life. So that makes me uncomfortable, but it makes me very curious too about who is out there, who's listening, because I don't know if it's people that have known me for a long time that are now getting to know the real me, or if it's strangers who I don't really know that are just somehow finding me through the maze of technology and algorithms. So I'd love to know who you guys are. So I'm not going to post this on Facebook or anywhere else. I'm just going to post this on my YouTube page, and people who have done the YouTube things like and subscribe and hit that bell, all that kind of stuff that I just can't bring myself to say, especially with a straight face. But for you, those of you who have done that, that's probably who's going to see this video. So if you want to introduce yourself in a comment, that'd be great. I'd love to know who it is out there. I'm sure at some point when you get big enough and you start paying for premium services and things like that, you can actually see who's watching your stuff. But I can't do that yet. So I'd love to know more about who's actually listening. We don't have to have a dialogue if you're uncomfortable with that. But just a hi in the comments would be great. So what I'm asking for specifically is, if you see this, please just comment, so I can see who you are. If you want to say anything about how you got here, or anything that I've said that's maybe triggered something in your mind that you wanted to look in farther, or something that I triggered in you in the more modern sense of that word, trigger, whatever you want to put in the comment, great. I'd love to see that too. But if you could just do me a favor and say hi, so I can get an idea of who's out there, who's watching. I'd really appreciate it. So before you leave, before this video wraps up, just pause it, go down to that comments area, and just say hi, share anything else you feel that that might make you feel better. Just putting it out there, and along with that introduction, I love it. So please do that for me. It'll it'll help keep me motivated and fill me up spiritually if I know there's even one person out there that I've been able to sort of connect with. I think that's probably when I'm looking back at why this started and why I am spending time doing this. It's been a great help for me to get some of these things out of my mind and out there into the world. But I'd love to know how it's landing and what kind of connections we're making out there. So please do that for me. I would really appreciate it. And if there's a topic or a question you have, even better. I'd love to have an idea that somebody out there has been thinking about. I'd love to spend some time explaining my perspective on that, or digging into that a little bit deeper. So, let me know what you're interested in. That'd be great too. Basically anything. I'm asking for anything from a hi to a video recommendation to a what this has meant to you to anything else, anything that you want to put out there. So please do that for me. This will really only hit with those people who are subscribing. I'm not going to, like I said, share it anywhere else. So there's not many of you out there. That's perfectly fine. But I also want to see what happens if the people that are out there are a little more engaged and I'm able to engage with them, just what that does as far as traction and reach and that sort of thing too. So help me out if you can. I promise if there's an ask from you, I'll do my best to give you an answer. So thanks. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Things are getting better out there. It's going to be all right. It's crazy times, but it's all going to be all right. All right, we'll talk soon.